Welcome back to another Minutes with the Man. A few weeks ago, our church fasted together. There were some specific goals and ideas that our church focused on, but generally it was an opportunity to simply have more of God. Sounds simple enough if you don't know what to expect. Some of us really got a kick in the pants, but that got me thinking. What if people grew closer to Christ but didn't know what to expect? Maybe you feel that you didn't grow at all. Maybe you ended the week thinking, okay, now what? Most of us are familiar with the usual platitudes. Wait on God, seek and ye shall find, etc. But how will we know? Today's question is one that I've asked myself many times over the years. What does God sound like? Now, there's just way too many examples of God speaking to address them individually, so I'm going to let this scroll by the screen. All right, it'll go at its own pace, so I'll wait. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, here's a quick summary of what we just saw. We have God walking and talking with Adam and Eve in the garden, a wrestling match, a burning bush, prophets, dreams, visions, prayers, face-to-face encounters, whispers, fire. Examining the moments God spoke throughout Scripture reveal various character traits that we can detect when listening for that voice. We know God doesn't lie. We know God speaks with authority and power and justice. We know God speaks in love and jealousy for His creation. He speaks in parables, in stories and visions. He acts out His will through others. He speaks with a plan, with purpose. He doesn't contradict Himself. He teaches or communicates His will using words and experiences. His words produce fellowship with other believers and ultimately with Himself. Though I can say this is a pretty good summary, still, the questions may stand. What does God sound like? So I'll share what it's like for me personally. He sounds like someone who knows what He's saying, like someone with authority. Like everything you're thinking about just goes away and you just sense, you feel, you know that that's not my inner voice, that's God's voice. I can trust this voice. And Scripture is not compromised or contradicted in any way. He also lets me pause for a second and double check what He's saying. It's as if He's saying, oh, you need to double check my word? Go ahead. I'll wait. I got time. You good now? Okay. Word of warning though, don't go copying my experience as your own. It could very well be the same, but don't expect it to be. Take it as an example and nothing more. Then search the Scriptures yourselves. Then eventually, you have to shut your own mental mouth and listen or watch for communication from the Lord. Thanks for listening.